Hello and welcome to today's yoga teachings. In this session we are focusing on a brief introduction to the understanding of chakras. Now this word has become more and more mainstream as yoga is exploding in popularity, and there needs to be a greater understanding of what they are and how they work so that you can get the full benefit from your yoga practice. The chakras are considered wheels of energy. A chakra literally means wheel, or is translated as wheel from Sanskrit, the ancient language of India, into English. And we have 7 main chakras within our energetic bodies. Yoga always talks about 5 bodies. We have the physical, energetic, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. When we work with the chakras, we're going into a deeper level, a subtle body that is actually a different vibration than the physical level. And in this understanding of chakras, the 7 centers are in the spinal channel. This is the central column, the biggest channel of energy in our being. And yoga talks that we have 72,000 channels of energy that connect everything to everything else. And the chakras are in the level of the spine, not a physical spine, but the energetic channel that's at a more subtle, higher vibration than the physical reality. When we start to look at the chakras, we understand that they are connected to the 5 elements of the universe, the first 5 chakras. At the lowest level, the root of the spine, we have the root chakra at the base of the spine. And that chakra is pointing down to connect us to the energy of the earth, related to the earth element. This has to do with our stability, our mental or our material wealth, and our ability to feel grounded. As we move up through the chakra system, it goes to, we could say, more higher vibration. So we start with the lowest, densest vibration at the level of the earth, and then we move into the second chakra. And this is at the level of the external genitals. But remember, they're not at the outside of the body, they're actually in the spine, and there are entrance points in the front and the back of the body that then guide that energy into the energy channel in the spine itself. Now we go to the second chakra, and that's related to the element of water. It has to do with emotion, sensuality, creativity, and fantasy. Going up to the third chakra, we have that at the level of the navel, of course, in that central channel at the level of the spine. And that's related to the element of fire. It's about our willpower, our dynamism, our ego, our strength. As we move up, we continue to go higher, and the fourth chakra is related to the element of air. And that is our heart chakra. And that is the connection to unconditional love, compassion, and selfless service. And you'll see, even at the physical level, the jump from the third chakra to the fourth chakra is actually the biggest space between the 2 energy centers, because this is also related to the biggest jump or evolution in consciousness. Because here at the level of the navel, it's all about me and my power. But when we come to the heart, it's about we and us and selfless service. And how can I do something to help the greater good for all, rather than just all about me at the level of the navel. And as we continue up through the journey of the chakras, we get to the 5th chakra at the level of the throat, in the spinal channel. And that is the connection to ether, or the space in which all things exist. It's a much more refined element already, the most refined of all the 5 elements. And you can see that these elements that create the universe are also creating us. They are one with us. We are the microcosm, and that is the macrocosm. Whatever exists up there exists in here. As above, so below. We are exactly connected to the universe through this microcosmic system. When we get to the 5th chakra, it's all about being able to speak truth, to receive truth, and it's about purity and spiritual intuition. Now, after we go up higher, all the way to the third eye, the entrance point through the eyebrows, but it's actually in the middle of the brain at the level of the pineal gland. And this is related to higher levels of consciousness, clear sight or understanding, higher levels of thinking, abstract thought, even supernormal powers like clairvoyance and clairaudience. And all of this becomes possible when we start to open a chakra that then gives us our full potential as a human being. Now, each of these chakras have related to a physical part of the body, an energetic, an emotional, and mental, and even to our psyche. But even more importantly than that, for our evolution and transformation, these chakras store our karmic patterns. Now, when we get above this 6th chakra, we go to the 7th. And this is the 1,000-petal lotus that is radiating and receiving energy from above and from all around us, essentially. But it's our connection to the highest level of consciousness. And the goal of our Tantra yoga practices to take that energy from the lower centers, raise it up to the crown. And as we move through the chakra system, we are purifying, refining that energy. And as that energy flows, it actually opens each of the channels, each of the chakras. And it's like a padma. The chakras are also known as padmas, which are lotuses, lotus flowers. And it's very symbolic that as the energy enters the padma, it blooms like a lotus. And that capacity that's related to that chakra also starts to bloom in our being. We fulfill our human potential. So as we get up to the highest chakra, we bring that energy up, and that's the state of union, where energy joins with consciousness. And this helps to transcend our limited thinking, our dualistic thinking. And yoga teaches us, yoga means union, it means one, that there is no separation. This idea that there is somehow two, energy and consciousness, is just part of our limited thinking, our dualistic mind. They are always connected because they are always one. Everything that is energy is also consciousness. And this is the journey through the chakras, learning how to move the energy, and we can awaken the chakras, balance them, activate them, purify them through our Tantra yoga practice. We can do asana, which helps to create a certain energy flow through the body, and different traditional asanas actually activate the different chakras. And this is a bit of a lost part of the science in the modern teaching, that when you put your body in a specific posture, it creates an energetic flow that goes to a certain chakra. That's why the original teachings of Hatha Yoga were very profound for activating these energy centers and transforming our entire being. Now we can also do things like breathwork, pranayama. That's even more powerful than the asana for working with the energy centers, the chakras. We can do meditation, visualization, and of course all of our health depends on what we do throughout our life. It's not just about what we do on the mat. So the science is more than just physical stretching. As I keep telling you in all these videos, it's a deep understanding of how to transform our consciousness and to reach our full potential as human beings. But before we get to enlightenment, we want to have a healthy body, we want to have strong energy, and we'd like to have balanced emotions and a calm mind. The beauty of the science is it works with every part of ourselves. So I encourage you to go deeper into the study, to look into these practices, and you can watch other videos that we have here on this channel, and you'll see how to activate the chakras through asana, through pranayama, through meditation, and other things like sun salutation, diet, etc. It's a holistic approach to life, and it gives us the opportunity to take our transformation, our evolution into our own hands. It's very empowering science, and I encourage you to try this for yourself, because the only way you'll understand it is through your own experimentation. So good luck with your journey, and thank you.